Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia, the podcast best enjoyed with a bowl of sugary cereal. Have we done this intro before?
I think so.
Sounds like we've done it. All right, what do you got?
You're listening to Not-Stalgia, the podcast brought to you by your summer math packet. Which was torturous. Summer reading, totally great. Summer math packet, literally the worst. You would bring it to the beach with you in like the last week of August because you're like, shoot, I forgot to do my summer math packet. And you got to do it because otherwise you're going to get left behind in math. And then while everyone's having fun, you're doing like a mixed number. And you're like, oh, it hurts.
You know, this is one area where I got you in school. I liked math. I didn't mind my math packet.
You know, I think I would have liked math if at any point in my school career I felt like I was good at math. So like if you
crying shame, Kate.
Yeah, like if you have a kid or like work with kids or anything like that, like sometimes a confidence gap can become a competence gap, and you really need to look out for that and make sure that your kids are feeling like, even if maybe they're not so good at math, that they appreciate the process.
I don't like where this episode is going. We're here to talk about cartoons today, Kate. Have you ever seen
The biggest show in town is Huckleberry Hound for all you guys and gals. The biggest clown in town is Huckleberry Hound with all his cartoon pals. It's Huckleberry fun, it's for everyone. So come on, gather round. Get yourself all set, tune up your TV set for Huckleberry Hound. That oh so merry Huckleberry, Huckleberry Hound.
Kellogg's, your best choice in cereals, the best to you each morning, presents
Huckleberry Hound.
Huckleberry Hound?
No, I haven't.
There he is on screen in the,
Where is he?
Bottom right corner.
Oh, he looks kind of friendly.
You like him? Can you describe him?
He's a little blue dog.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of makes me think of like those velvety gray-blue pit bulls that sometimes I see in the neighborhood, and they look so soft, and I want to pet so bad.
I believe he's wearing a bow tie and a pork pie hat.
I don't care about that.
Don't
He's
like
a dog.
his clothes. That's fair.
I don't trust dogs in clothes.
What is a huckleberry?
It's a berry. It's a food.
We recently had a huckleberry cheesecake, right?
Yes.
At a restaurant.
Yes.
It was really good, but that's the first and only time I've ever had, there was a huckleberry involved at some point in the process, but
Yeah, it's
it was
purple.
blended in at that point. Have you ever had a huckleberry? Is it just a blueberry?
No, it's a huckleberry.
It's its own type of berry.
I'm going to show you a picture of a huckleberry.
Is it not native to where we live, do you think? Is that why I'm not
Maybe.
used to them?
Let's
Because
see.
where were we when we had this?
We were in Savannah.
We were in Georgia, right? Maybe you got to be below the Mason-Dixon line to get a huckleberry.
So yeah, it's a huckleberry. It's a
That's a
state fruit
blueberry.
of Idaho.
That is
no,
a
it is
blueberry.
not. Look.
That looks exactly like a blueberry.
It does not look just like a blueberry. Look at it.
It's like a big blueberry.
It's very plump in the way that blueberries are not.
That's a blueberry. I think we're being had here.
No.
Oh, look, huckleberry versus blueberry.
There's noticeable differences, Tyler.
Okay, click on it.
Visit.
This is the worst episode of our podcast yet.
It's partly geographical.
Oh, so if a blueberry grows in Idaho, it's a huckleberry? Aside from where you find them growing, there are a few different ways to distinguish between huckleberry and blueberry. The variations are subtle and require a close look at the plants. Blueberries and western huckleberries in the genus... All right, this is too much. 5 chambers in the fruit's ovary. Oh my goodness. All right, so it's some very specific but hard to notice differences.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a huckleberry.
It's a huckleberry. So Huckleberry Hound.
Blueberry Hound just doesn't have the same...
No, absolutely not. It doesn't have the ring to it. Well, Kate, this is a Hanna-Barbera joint. Can you summarize Hanna-Barbera's story up until approximately 1958, where we pick up today?
They didn't start out as animators, but then they became animators. And then they were like hanging out in the animators lounge, and they teamed up to form a super team. And then they made that little kiddie show.
Which one?
The little kiddie show.
Which show?
Rough and Ready.
What was their famous cartoon they
Tom and Jerry.
originally made? Yep, okay. All right.
See, I paid attention.
That
I
was
did
good.
my summer cartoon packet.
That was that's what I did as a child. The summer cartoon packet, the school year cartoon packet, the while you're getting ready for school, usually there's some cartoons on it, like 6 a.m. packet. Anyone out there with kids, don't put a TV in your kid's room.
Just don't do it.
As much as it's
and
made
make them
me
do the math packet in June.
Into the
for the love of God.
media connoisseur I am today, and I'm happy about that about myself. I'd rather have not had it.
Some of you never sat at a table while a parent screamed, "What is 3 times 7 at you?" And it shows. It shows.
Well, Kate, the Huckleberry Hound show was created, of course, by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera.
Super team.
It's only their second TV show, so you got us caught up perfectly with that recap. They make Tom and Jerry in the 30s and 40s for theaters, then they make Rough and Ready, their first TV show, and now they're going to make this.
Okay.
And the difference is, what makes this even more significant than Rough and Ready, this is their first fully made TV show where, if you remember, with old Captain Bob and the other local hosts who would host Rough and Ready. If you haven't listened to our Rough and Ready and Tom and Jerry episodes, guys, you're missing out. This is important background.
You should probably go listen to the Rough and Ready episode for my Captain Bob impression.
So there would be local hosts filling in the blanks.
Yeah.
Rough and Ready would only take up, 10 minutes of a 30-minute episode or whatever. This is a full TV series that they are like, okay, no local hosts. We're producing the whole thing.
What happened to the local hosts? Like, do you think that they just became, like, drunk vagrants?
Yeah, I think so. I think Captain Bob is somewhere in Savin Hill right now, wandering around, thinking he's hosting a TV show.
I think
That's
Captain
so
Bob
sad.
might be dead.
He died like 2 years after. He died a death of despair. But back then they just called it, he got old and his nose turned red.
Why did we go Midwest on that?
The Huckleberry Hound show is sponsored by Kellogg's. It is a first-run syndication show, so they're making it and selling it in syndication packages.
Okay.
So it could be on any network.
Wait, it was sponsored by Kellogg's?
Yep.
Like, are we selling, like, cornflakes on here?
Yeah, they're selling whatever cereals they made in the 50s. I don't think we're going to get a commercial. I wasn't able to locate an original air version, unfortunately, but they were the sponsor. It aired originally from September 29th, 1958 to December 1st, 1961. 1960s is really when we kick off the Hanna-Barbera domination of animation, so this is really them kicking things off. It had 4 seasons and 68 episodes, and this is where they really create what becomes the template for all Saturday morning cartoons for decades to come, and even like more modern stuff, like modern to me, Dexter's Lab followed this same formula. There's going to be 3 segments per episode.
Okay.
Only one of those is Huckleberry Hound.
Okay.
The other 2 segments are different characters, who some of which will later get their own shows, but when it started, you watched 3 short cartoons in one episode. The original lineup was Huckleberry Hound, Yogi Bear, you know him, I mean he's really, really famous. He's going to get his own show very soon. And then the 3rd segment, you probably don't know, was Pixie and Dixie and Mr. Jinx. And later, when Yogi Bear got his own show, they took him out of the Huckleberry Hound show episodes and they replaced him with a segment called the Hokey Wolf. So what I would like to do is watch one each of those 4. So it'll be slightly longer than an actual episode because we're getting that bonus Hokey Wolf in there. What's interesting, though, is that the main characters of every single one of these segments are all voiced by the same guy. A guy named, and I love his name, Dawes, D-A-W-S, not like the musician, which is D-A-W-E-S, Dawes Butler. And he's an absolute legend. He was also Reddy on Rough and Ready, but you'll probably know his voice. I mean, he's Yogi Bear. Yeah. He's Huckleberry Hound. He's the main character in all 4 of these. I have no really strong memories of Huckleberry Hound, but it was in the mix on Cartoon Network, so I'm not sure if I've seen this or just seen him. They would use him in advertising because he is kind of like the first big Hanna-Barbera character. Here's what we're going to watch. For Huckleberry Hound, we're going to watch episode 5, Sheriff Huckleberry. He has qualified immunity, I think, in this episode. For Yogi Bear, we're going to watch episode 2, Slumber Party Smarty. For Pixie Dixie and Mr. Jinx, we're going to watch episode 30, Lend Lease Meese. And for Hokey Wolf, we're going to watch episode 45, Robot Plot.
Remember now, Danky, you walk 5 steps, then turn and start shooting. I only need 1 bullet, lawman, and that bullet has got your name on it, Huckleberry Hound.
I'm surprised you didn't get me a cereal for this.
I should have got you some Kellogg's. You know, the crunching.
All right, well, the music slaps.
You like this?
Yeah, I do kind of like it. This is called polyphony, if you're wondering.
What does that mean?
It means like a lot of different instruments are kind of doing their own thing. It's one of the earliest forms of jazz.
So they
just
showing
moved it.
The lineup of the Dalton boys who all have like funny names. They're like all bad names, Detestable and Derelict or whatever. And yeah, we're just scrolling across very slowly while Huckleberry Hound reads it in his slow drawl.
And look at his legs.
Oh yeah.
So his legs are moving, but nothing else is moving.
Because he has a gun belt. Good catch.
Yeah, see?
And did you see his legs are a different color slightly because of the layers?
I just love in the 60s when you could animate a dog with a gun.
He has a bullet hole through his forehead. You can see through it out the back.
This is kind of like how you dance.
Oh my god.
Just your legs move.
It's not enough to shoot Huckleberry Hound with a real bullet. The bullet is full of dynamite.
He just blew up.
The guy blew himself up, to be fair. Because he wrote Huckleberry Hound's name on the bullet. Huckleberry Hound put a sign on the guy's butt that said Huckleberry Hound. And then the bullet, because it is somewhat autonomous, shot at the sign instead of the real dog.
Can I stay here with you? Can I?
Ain't your duck supposed to fly south for the winter?
But I got lost, and I'm too little to go by myself.
Well, us bears gotta sleep all winter, and I can't babysit no duck.
You mean I can't stay here?
That is the picture, Shorty.
You know what are cool? These title cards. Wouldn't that look nice framed? A real good one?
Maybe. This is me. This is my energy. When Yogi Bear gets so excited to go hibernate, he's like, boy, oh boy, oh boy, can't wait to sleep. I like Yogi Bear's nightshirt tie combo.
Would this little blue duck be cute if it didn't have that voice?
Yes.
It's got kind of a knockoff Donald Duck voice. So this baby duck was like, can I please stay with you? I'm gonna die. I'm too little. I don't know. I'm lost. And he's like, nope.
I like Yogi's energy.
The
I respect
doors-
someone who sets a boundary.
Don't
even
let
with
the
an
door hit you on the way out.
Even with an adorable blue duck.
Look at this trick. They've covered the duck's legs with snow, so you don't have to draw the legs even.
There's just so many guns in these cartoons. And, like, I'm not like, oh, kids should never see a gun. But, like, there's a lot of guns.
We're 2 for 2 right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Yogi Bear's just got a hunting rifle above his fireplace mantle. And what's that? Yeah, look, it's that Chekhov's gun storytelling thing. They wouldn't show it to us if this duck wasn't going to use it. So the duck got scared by Yogi Bear sleepwalking because he forgot that Yogi is also a bear and he wanted to shoot the bear. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it is kind of shocking, just the casual use of guns where people get lit up and face no consequences. If you asked me that when I was a kid, I'd be like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Kids don't know the difference between reality and fiction.
I can tell you that boomers don't know the difference between reality and fiction, so...
Only if it's posted on Facebook.
Hot takes with Katie and Tyler. Innovative.
Hey, you guys. Out of there on a double. Hey, up, boy, yay. Hey, up, boy,
What's on your mind, Jamesy?
you two misses, are going on a loan-out deal, like, with a friend of mine.
I didn't know James had a friend. Did you, Pixie? It's hard to believe, Dixie.
Okay, friends. Get over to that new cat next door and stay there until he gets some misses of his own. Now get. On the double.
I don't know who this anxious cat is, but it's you, Tyler.
Anxious cartoon characters are so funny.
Jiggs the cat is friends with these 2 mice who live in his house. And this new cat who lives next door is like, can you just send over some mice so I can chase them around a little bit just to make myself useful? But all these cats and mice have like a business relationship. Like a, hey, you're going to run around and I'm going to chase you just so that like the owners don't feel like I'm useless. Kind of like that take.
Good gag. Good twist on Tom and Jerry. The repeating backdrop in such a small space is always
So
hilarious.
strange.
And like it's not part of the joke here.
No.
It becomes like a postmodern joke in newer cartoons, but like they just pass the couch 5 times. I guess you could say maybe they're running in a circle, but
They're not.
Aren't we going out today, Hokey?
No, Ding, not today. Today, we rest. We get plenty of eggs from the hen house last night, so this shapes up to be a very quiet day, Ding-a-ling. Up until now, that is.
I'll go see who it is, Hokey.
Just tell them we don't want to buy any, whatever it is.
Hokey, there's a tin man out there. A tin man, Hokey, a tin man.
You mean Thin Man, not Tin Man. Thin Man is out there.
Okay, Hokey, a thin tin man is knocking on our door.
A thin Tin Man. Oh, boy, what an imagination you got, Ding.
If possible, the quality of animation has gotten even worse with time.
So we're
this
watching-
is just Yogi Bear with a different body.
oh, listen to even his little sidekick sounds
Yeah.
like Boo Boo.
Look, that literally, they just put a different head on Yogi Bear and drew a tail.
It really looks like it. And the voice is not that different
No.
because it's still Dawes Butler. And it's a wolf who's snatching eggs from a farmer instead of
Yeah.
picnic baskets from campers.
Yes.
Huh. I love a good 50s robot.
And like a robot built by like a strange hayseed farmer. I'm here for
He
it.
built it in one night.
It's important to have exposure to STEM,
See?
no matter what your career path is. Farming these days is really a STEM career,
all
if
STEM,
you think
yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have to lease your John Deere software.
Technology, engineering, math. There's a lot of like drone stuff involved in like production farming. It's wild. I like his little sidekick's outfit. Looks like something I would wear.
What's he got on?
It's like a little vest turtleneck combo.
And what about the hat?
Jaunty hat. The running with no arm movement is hilarious. This is too much exposition.
It's less to animate if they just talk about stuff.
Yeah, they're really not taking the show don't tell.
Are you feeling diminishing returns here?
Yes, I'm tired. You know what? I actually ended up liking Huckleberry Hound the most.
Okay.
And then I think Yogi Bear, because he had that cute little sleep dress on. And I have the energy of that blue duck. It's a last end of
Oh, it's
end
a
of tie.
tie for last.
Tie for last.
I do wonder if they knew that, and that's why they aired them in that order, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although that's not true, because Hokey Wolf took Yogi Bear's place. But yeah, like throughout, it's like they would always say, like on late night talk shows, the viewership declines steeply. I mean, it's also late at night.
Yeah.
But by the time you get to the musical guests, like same with SNL, like people drop off pretty dramatically. Anyway, those were fine. I did enjoy Huckleberry Hound. I mean, it was some classic Looney Tunes-esque, Tom and Jerry-esque gags, but stretched out, like less gags per minute, certainly, than because of the animation limitations. But kind of fun to watch. We're not going to watch every Hanna-Barbera show, but I definitely wanted to give you some of that. We've covered a lot, but now we did, like you said, Tom and Jerry, Rough and Ready. Now we've done Huckleberry Hound. We did the Flintstones and the Jetsons already. We've seen a lot.
And Scooby-Doo. Don't forget about that.
And we did. That was the first one we ever did.
That was the best one.
It's a great one. So, we've covered a lot of the big stuff, maybe in the future a Smurfs, possibly, something like that. But, and these aged okay, minus like rampant use of guns.
Rampant gunplay.
And an occasional use of the term Indian giver being thrown around by Pixie, Dixie, and Mr. Jinx. Otherwise, they've aged okay. So, Kate, thank you as always for watching these cartoons with me. And thank you all out there in listener land for listening. If you want to tell us what to watch next, drop us a line. Our email is notstalgia@aol.com. Our website with all our other links for social media and all past episodes is www.notstalgia.org.
I have limited animation right now.
You're watching Huckleberry Hound on Cartoon Network.